Hello. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yetunde. Why did I ever stop doing this? Yetunde. I think because some people tease me about it and I was like, oh, maybe it's a bit cringe. Maybe I should stop. I'm gonna keep doing it. Yetunde. I hope you're well. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, don't forget to like this video if you're like, you're going like this. Yes. That means you like it, so like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. If you watch my videos and you comment here and there and you're used to checking in on me and you're not subscribed, join the family and subscribe. Thank you for watching. So I wanted to share about the fact that I learned something this week. I think it's like something, when your subconscious is already understanding something, but your present man, your conscious man needs to catch up. It's like I finally caught up with this revelation, right? So I spent much of like my young life exploring different things about myself, right? And I would cook. My mum taught me a great deal about cooking. I learned to make some mouth-watering African delicacies and some European ones. I feel like when it comes to food, I have a vast palette, right? So I have all these ideas and I love like creating recipes. In my early years of marriage, when I first got married to my husband, I would try different foods like some lasagna, some, profiteroles, baked tarts. I even made sweet potato pie. I've made all different kinds of dishes that you would not even imagine. If you followed me on Instagram years ago, you would see that I would share the different meals I'm preparing for myself and my family.
My mommy in the kitchen.
Cooking rice.
Frying dodo and cooking spaghetti. That's why the father said I wanted rice.
There is rice here actually.
You're making rice for me. Oh.
It's brown rice. I told you that's what's there.
Yeah. Although, yeah, in her defense, I've been eating rice non-stop for like since we go back to London. In her defense, I've been eating rice non-stop for like since we go back to London.
At last, I married a man that his best and most favorite food is rice or instant noodles. Rice and noodles. If people ask me, oh, what does your husband like to eat? I'm sure he likes all these. He's a Abeokuta man, so he must like, I don't know, this special kind of rice. Rice and stew is what my husband loves. Stew and rice. Rice and stew. Noodles. Instant noodles. I will not mention the name because you people are not going to pay me. Are you going to pay me? Will you pay me? Instant noodles. He's partial to a certain instant noodle that is quite popular in Nigeria. And he likes the one that is, that one that is very spicy. If you know it, you know. He loves noodles. I think I spent much of our marriage, our early years, like in our first couple of years, there was a lot of arguments because I would make an array of dishes, delicious food. Like I would make it like I would make roast for Christmas. I would make all these things. I'm like, yes, this is delicious. I'll taste it. It's lovely. My friends will taste it. Oh, you need to do that. That sounds really good. I guess my husband, it's not bad, but can I get some stew? Or can I get a little bit of rice? What? Really? Hey God. Oh my God. As I am now, I'm preparing to make what? Stew.
Everything stew. Everywhere stew.
Sure, I've tried to turn different kind of sauces, like, and different types of noodles, and different types of like spaghetti and rice. I even tried to move my husband to bulgur wheat. If I tell you the argument that ensued, I don't know if you try him again. I'm not going to try it again. Like after 8 years, it finally dawned on me. Yetunde, what are you doing? What are you doing? I think in my mind, much of what like my mom had told me that, men, they like food. You need to make sure that you cook well. that's the thing. When you're growing up in a Nigerian household, these are the things that our parents will tell us as girls, usually. I don't think many mothers are telling their sons just, but I digress. That you need to make sure that you can cook well so that your husband will have food to eat. And cooking well means cooking different types of dishes, variety of dishes, swallow dishes, soups, and all these things. But my husband, his favorite food is rice and stew and instant noodles. Okay, how does he like his instant noodles? With the seasoning and not too much water, a bit of mixed veg, some franks, maybe some shrimp. That's it. That's what he likes. And when he has it, he's like, babe, this is so yummy, so delicious. And I look at him like, are you kidding me? Is this really it? Well, I was looking at him the other day. I was like, he was so happy eating this. And I'm like, why are you stressing yourself? Why? This man only wants rice and stew and rice. Spaghetti and stew. Spaghetti and rice. That's literally all he wants. That's it. I would go online, research different types of like oxtail, and I would research how to make delicious like ways to make yam and all these kind of things. Try to keep it still quite African, quite Nigerian, Abby. I would go online, research these things, download the recipe, and proceed to start making it for another like 3-4 hours. Because you know our meals, it's never simple something. I will make it till 3 hours later, I've made the food. I present it to my husband. He's like, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know, this stew, this sauce is really nice. Just feel like it will be really nice with some rice. No matter the sauce, I've just done, okay, let me do fried sauce with a little bit of fried yam or something. You'll be like, oh, it's so nice, but it could do with rice. Rice. If I make spaghetti, like, is there any leftover rice to have with the spaghetti? So, as you can see, there's a pattern here, right? There's a pattern. That's right. There's a pattern here. For breakfast, I tried to make like, all these like fancy breakfast, pancakes, maybe waffles, shakshuka. Oh, I can list off all the delicious breakfasts I've made. And I have to just admit that my husband is a cereal connoisseur, because he will be like, oh, that's cereal. That one, that's the one I like. Just be a special K here, a bit of fruit and fiber there. That is it. At most, I might make him some oats with fruit. Ooh, if I'm feeling a little bit, he will take that one. But anything else, my husband used to eat rice for breakfast before we got married. When we got married, I realized I was cooking stew like every other day. I said to my husband, you have to stop. This rice for breakfast, it ends here. You need to have other things. So that's when he was introduced to having more cereal for breakfast, right? And maybe leaving the rice to lunch and dinner. So after 8 years, what I have come to the decision is that I don't need stress in my life. And what did I say in my last video? I'm going to be grateful for all things. I'm grateful that my husband doesn't need me to make fresh food every day. And he doesn't want me to be pounding yam because ain't nobody got time for that. And I'm grateful that this is what he likes and he knows what he likes. And I'm going to respect that. And it doesn't take much from me for him to eat what he likes. Making stew isn't stressful, right? Ultimately, in comparison to a lot of Nigerian food that takes a lot more effort, it really doesn't take me long to make some stew. It doesn't take me long to boil some rice either, or make noodles. So therefore, I have come to the conclusion that I cannot fight this battle. It's a losing battle. This is what he loves, and I'm going to give it to him. I was on the phone to my mom the other day, and she was like, oh, I'm just making some food for Emmanuel. I was going to her house, and she was, I'm just going to make some food for Emmanuel, like, before I leave. And she was like, get on, Jay. I was like, oh, some noodles. I said, noodles, okay. I said, yes. She was like, hey, Oh, so Jenny, that means did you not cook food? I was like, this is what he wanted. This is the food that he wanted. She was like, Toba sonje gidi, omaje, which means if he cooks proper food, he would eat it. And she walked off because I was talking to my sister. So she had just come. So she walked off and I was telling her, I was like, that's what he wants. My sister was telling me that, why are you stressing yourself? I think a part of me still feels like, have I failed? Am I like a failure as a wife? I told my husband and he was like, what? This delicious noodles that you just made me, I beg, you know what I like. And that's it. He's happy, therefore, and I'm happy. He loves it, and I love it for him. I'm not gonna fight it. I have accepted the quirks about him, this being one of it. You know, if you follow our channel and if you follow us on social media, you know that my husband doesn't play about his rice and stew, and I love that for him. So that's it. Anyone out there, if you are in the same position as me and your husband is very set on a particular type of food and you cannot get him out of it, please come and console me in the comments. I need your help. Because even when we go on holiday or we go out to eat, we have to look for somewhere that is serving rice. So this is my cross. This is my cross. This is my portion and I welcome it. It is well. Thank you guys for watching. Let me continue making our stew. I'll see you in my next video.